Hello my squad of Universal Legends and welcome to today's video on From the Depths. I was asked by a subscriber to teach how to use PIDs. Now, I don't know if there's much of a difference between the regular PID and the AI PID. I'm pretty sure there is, I just don't use it, the AI PID, because I prefer the simple one. So, the one I know how to use first, the regular PID, it has multiple different things. Roll is basically the left and right of your ship. If you're trying to control that with, like, say, jet thrusters, what you would do, never mind, can't show it because I'm on a fortress, but what you would do is you go to this. Actually, let's just copy it, place it here, and show you the roll. Roll is what you would use with, say, if you're trying to keep your ship from tipping left and right, and you're on a ship, you would use the boat propellers, and then put a roll right hand side for everything on the right, and roll left hand side for everything on the left. And this will cause it to push, push the propellers up and down to keep it as stable as possible. If you want to keep it at 0, first you're gonna have to go to test stimulus, and something that always happens to me, it always resets. So I just press, change that to 1, and then back to 0, and it tends to stay. And that's how I fix it. Now, KP gain, if you read it itself, the gain for all terms, start with values such as 0.1. What that basically means is how quickly and how powerfully it'll try and correct the differences. So if you max this out, you'll see output saturated because it's trying to maximize the amount of time, minimize the amount of time it takes to get you back to the roll of 0. Integral time, that's how much. Setting this to high turns the integral time off. Cancel the, I don't remember how to do this. I think that's just how much time it tries to take to correct it. And I believe this one is it predicting, as it says, it predicts it. So tries to see how long it'll take for it to change. And this one will give it how much time it has to correct it. And this is what, how powerfully it'll try to correct it. So with roll, that's pretty easy. For pitch is the up and down, the tip of your ship and the back of your ship from tilting up and once again up and down. So thruster reverse at the back because you're no longer at the front, and it will, if you have it regularly, it will think it is at the front. So if we increase this to say 1.010, I'm trying to receive. Oh, that's why. This is, I forgot, I missed that. So regular pitch, as you can see, it should start trying to keep it stable, which it has done pretty easily. But that one which I was using was hydrofoils. Hydrofoil pitch and altitude, it's the same as regular pitch and altitude, except instead of using the propellers, you would use thrusters. Well, not thrusters, you would use the hydrofoils, because that's for skimmers and stuff like that, or if you're trying to use it differently. The altitude over terrain, it'll try and keep you such and such altitude over terrain, which is basically the ground. And air pump altitude, I don't use this one because I feel there are better methods, but I'm pretty sure this does is it will change the air pumps to on and off depending on how you're trying to get the altitude if you have air pumps in your craft. Now, for this one's going to be a doozy because I'm trying to remember how to do this. All this stuff will still be the same. By the way, what I forgot to mention was the test stimulus is where you're trying to get it to go. So if you're trying to get, say you're trying to get your pitch at 1 degrees, use test stimulus and you change that to 1 and it would pitch to 1 degrees. You're trying to get to oh, that's a lot higher. So 1 second. Let me just, aerial altitude. Okay, yeah, it does have different values. But if this one allows for basically, this PID system allows for much more complex. So basically it allows everything except it uses those specific components only. So it allows you to get much more complex than the regular PID. So if you're trying to focus primarily on something, like trying to get things to a certain height and altitude while staying at a stable thing, and it's like a hybrid craft, it won't use other things and waste energies, but instead it will stay normal. At least that's what I believe how it's because I don't remember the real difference between these two since I don't normally use this one, except for trying to get high altitude craft. No, I just did a little checking to make sure I got everything, and I'm pretty sure I hit everything, but if I didn't, I'm sure everyone in the comments will let me know quite quickly. Yeah, very quickly, but besides that, thank you all for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you disliked it, and let me know what I can do better. Subscribe to the channel for more From the Depths, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and feel free to send suggestions down below in the comments.